Imagine this. You wake up. Your phone's locked. Your bank account's frozen. Your company's data? Gone, encrypted for ransom. Now imagine the attack was executed by artificial intelligence. Welcome to the new era of cybercrime, where hackers don't need keyboards, just algorithms. AI is being weaponized, turning every network into a potential battleground. And on the other side, AI defending, adapting, and fighting back. It's not just hackers versus IT teams anymore. It's naughty AI versus defense AI. Cyber attacks used to be manual, rudimentary scripts, clumsy phishing emails, plus endless brute force attempts to guess passwords. It was slow, noisy, and required significant time and effort from human hackers, who were often working alone or in small groups. But those days are gone. Today, artificial intelligence has changed the game. AI has automated virtually every aspect of cybercrime. Tasks that once took hours or days can now be executed in seconds with ruthless efficiency. Malicious bots, powered by machine learning, can now continuously scan for vulnerabilities across networks, devices, and software without ever sleeping or slowing down. Generate phishing messages that are hyper-personalized, pulling data from social media, public databases, and breached credentials to craft emails and messages that feel eerily authentic. Detect when they've been discovered and auto-adapt in real time, changing tactics, switching servers, rewriting code, and finding new attack vectors on the fly. And they do all of this without any human input. This shift isn't just about speed or efficiency, it's about scale. AI has made cybercrime faster, cheaper, and infinitely more scalable. What once took a skilled hacker hours can now be accomplished by an AI system in milliseconds across thousands of targets simultaneously. And here's the real danger. It's not just about major corporations anymore. You don't need to be a Fortune 500 company or a government agency to attract attention. Your personal data, your email address, your home Wi-Fi network, your online banking credentials, they're all valuable. To an AI-driven threat actor, everyone is a target. Whether you're a small business owner, a freelancer, a student, or just someone with a smartphone and a few online accounts, you're now part of the attack surface. AI isn't just changing how we live and work, it's changing how we're attacked. And that's why this matters. Now that you understand the context, let's explore how attackers use AI. Artificial intelligence isn't just a buzzword, it has a myriad of permutations. That's the beauty of the technology, and what makes it truly exciting. But in this case, it's a weapon. And in the hands of cyber criminals, it's already reshaping the threat landscape in ways that would have seemed like fiction just a few years ago. Here's what artificial intelligence-powered attackers can do today. 1. Deepfake. Phishing, forget typo-ridden scam emails. Today's attackers are using synthetic media, hyper-realistic deepfakes to impersonate trusted voices and faces. CEOs, colleagues, vendors, no one is off limits. A deepfake video or voice call can sound exactly like your boss telling you to expedite a wire transfer or approve a confidential transaction. The deception is so convincing, many victims don't even question it. 2. Smart malware. This isn't your grandfather's virus. AI-enhanced malware can actively rewrite its own code in real time to avoid detection. It learns from the environment it's in, adapting to firewall configurations, avoiding antivirus signatures, and changing its behavior based on the security tools it encounters. If it senses it's being watched, it mutates. Traditional defenses can't keep up. 3. AI reconnaissance. Before an attack is even launched, AI tools do the dirty work of surveillance. They scan your emails, social media activity, and browsing history. They build a psychological profile. They know when you're most active, what you care about, who you trust. Then they craft attacks that feel personal, because they are. Imagine getting an email from your child's school, referencing their name and a recent event. Now imagine, it's fake. These aren't hypothetical threats. They're not coming soon. They're already here. In 2020, a German energy firm was defrauded of millions after executives received a phone call they believed was from their CEO. The voice was artificially generated. It mimicked the CEO's accent, tone, and urgency. The attackers gave precise instructions, and they were followed. No red flags, no second guesses, just high-tech deception executed perfectly. This is the new reality. Cybercriminals don't need to leverage brute force. They can now trick their way in with a voice, a video, or a line of personalized code. The tools are smarter, the tactics are evolving, and the stakes are higher than ever. Luckily, there is good news too. The defender's arsenal, AI strikes back. Artificial intelligence isn't just a tool for attackers, it's also becoming one of the most powerful weapons in the hands of defenders. Cybersecurity professionals are no longer fighting alone. They're backed by intelligence systems, capable of analyzing vast amounts of data, detecting patterns, and responding to threats faster than any human ever could. The playing field is shifting, and the technology is helping level it. Here's how modern security teams are striking back. 1. Anomaly detection. AI systems can be trained to understand what normal looks like, such as how users typically behave, what traffic patterns are expected, and what files belong where. Once that baseline is established, anything out of the ordinary triggers an alert. Did a user log in from 2 countries within minutes? Is a file being accessed at 3 a.m. by someone who never works overnight? That's suspicious, and artificial intelligence will notice it. 2nd, predictive threat modeling. Instead of waiting for attacks to happen, AI can now anticipate them. By analyzing global threat data, recent attack trends, and behavioral patterns, predictive models can forecast what might come next. It's like having a digital weather report for cyber threats. This allows defenders to harden systems before the storm hits, not after. 3rd, automated response. Speed is everything in cybersecurity. The longer a threat lingers, the more damage it can do. That's why many modern systems are equipped with intelligence-driven response mechanisms. If something's compromised, AI can immediately quarantine the affected device, cut off access, and trigger protocols, all in seconds. No waiting for an analyst to clock in, and no endless triage. Think of it as a digital immune system, constantly scanning, constantly learning, always evolving. Every attack it sees makes it smarter. Every anomaly it catches refines its instincts. It's a defense that grows stronger over time. But here's the twist. Attackers are learning as well. The same intelligence that helps defend networks is also helping criminals fine-tune their strategies. It's an arms race, one where both sides are adapting in real time. Staying ahead requires constant vigilance, innovation, and the recognition that in the world of intelligence-driven cybersecurity, the battlefield is ever evolving. Key takeaways. It's a constant arms race. There's one thing you need to understand above all else. This isn't a one-time battle. It's not a situation where defenders find a fix and the threat disappears. It's a constant battle to win the war. Every time defenders level up their security systems, attackers respond. When new defenses are deployed, new attack strategies are developed. As soon as one vulnerability is patched, another is discovered. There's no final boss, no endgame, only continuous evolution. And here's the real kicker. It's no longer about who has the most advanced technology. It's about whom can adapt faster. On today's cyber battlefield, both sides, defenders and attackers, are leveraging cutting-edge technologies, like machine learning, neural networks, and real-time behavioral analysis. The technology is being used not just to build smarter defenses, but to create more sophisticated, more deceptive, and especially more targeted attacks. What makes this environment especially dangerous is the fluidity of the line between offense and defense. A vulnerability exploited today could become a defensive tool tomorrow. An intelligent large language model developed for protecting networks might be reverse engineered to help infiltrate them. Tools are being repurposed, code is being recycled. The very same algorithms that help us identify threats can also be trained to evade detection. This constant push and pull creates an ecosystem of uncertainty. No system is ever truly secure, only secure for now. No attack is ever the final word, just the latest move in an endless game of adaptation. And unlike traditional warfare, this arms race happens at machine speed. Decisions are made in milliseconds. Attacks evolve in real time. Defenses must respond instantly or risk falling behind. The result? A dynamic, high-stakes game with no finish line, where complacency is the biggest vulnerability of all. In this world, staying still means falling behind. The only way to survive is to keep moving, keep learning, keep adapting, and never underestimate the speed at which the other side is doing the same. Everyone's a target. There's a dangerous myth that still lingers, that cyber attacks are only a concern for governments, massive corporations, or high-profile individuals, that if you're small, average, or unassuming, you're somehow off the radar. That myth is not only outdated, it's actively dangerous. In the age of AI-powered cybercrime, everyone is a target. Today's attackers aren't sifting through victims one by one. They're deploying intelligent systems that can scan, identify, and exploit vulnerabilities at massive scale. They don't care who you are, they care what they can access. That could be anything from personal bank details to business credentials, to private photos, sitting on a cloud drive. Here's what artificial intelligence-powered attacks can already do today. Find and exploit small business websites. Many small businesses lack robust security measures. AI bots can crawl the web, identify outdated software, weak encryption, or misconfigured servers, and exploit them instantly. Crack weak passwords in seconds. What used to take days of brute force attempts can now be accomplished in moments. With AI-generated password predictions and lightning-fast processing, even seemingly complex, passwords can fall quickly if they're not truly random or unique. Harvest social data from unsuspecting individuals. AI systems can mine your public profiles, analyzing your posts, likes, shares, and even your writing style. This data fuels more convincing phishing attacks or can be sold on the dark web. That harmless Instagram post from vacation? It might be more valuable than you think. Infiltrate through smart home devices. From smart fridges to connected light bulbs, every device on your home network is a potential entry point. Once inside, attackers can move laterally into your laptop, your phone, and even your router. Sensitive files, emails, and your work-from-home tools become exposed. This is real, and it's already happening. No one is too small. No target is too insignificant. Whether you're running a startup, managing a household, or simply browsing online, you're now part of the broader digital battlefield. Cybersecurity is no longer someone else's problem. It's mine, and it's yours. Real incidents. Intelligent systems in action. Still think artificial intelligence in cybersecurity is a future problem? Think again. The battlefield isn't theoretical, it's active. Intelligent systems have moved out of the lab and into real-world operations on both sides of the digital war. Let's look at a few high-profile examples that prove just how real and how sophisticated this new era of cyber warfare has become. DeepLocker by IBM. Originally created as a proof of concept, DeepLocker showed the world just how stealthy intelligent-powered malware can be. It remained dormant until it identified its specific target using facial recognition. Only when the exact person appeared on camera did the malware activate. Think about that. Malicious software with built-in visual targeting, avoiding detection entirely until the perfect moment. It didn't just strike, it stalked. Darktrace's machine learning defense. Darktrace, one of the pioneers in intelligent-driven cybersecurity, provided a real-world example of artificial intelligence in active defense. Their systems detected a stealthy insider attack that had gone unnoticed for weeks. Using machine learning to establish a baseline of normal behavior, it flagged subtle anomalies, data transfers that didn't fit the usual pattern, odd access times, small signals that would be invisible to a human analyst. Without artificial intelligence, that threat could have lingered for months or longer. Microsoft on intelligent-generated phishing. During recent geopolitical events, Microsoft identified large-scale phishing campaigns powered by artificial intelligence. These weren't your typical broken English scam emails. They were sharp, polished, and frighteningly authentic, crafted using natural language generation tools that mimicked real people and referenced real-world events. AI didn't just help write the emails, it tailored them to each target, increasing success rates dramatically. These aren't isolated cases. The technology is no longer experimental, it's operational, and the pace is accelerating. As capabilities grow, so does the potential for damage or protection. The question isn't if artificial intelligence will play a role in your digital life. It already is. The human element, still critical. In a world increasingly shaped by artificial intelligence, it's easy to assume that machines will soon handle everything, especially in cybersecurity. But here's the truth. Humans still matter. Really, more now than ever. Even the most advanced intelligent-driven defense systems don't operate in a vacuum. They need human oversight, human expertise, and human intuition to be truly effective. The future of cybersecurity isn't about machines replacing people, it's about humans and machines working together. The technology can scan millions of logs in seconds. It can detect anomalies, predict threats, and automate responses, but it's the human element that gives context, makes decisions, and asks the critical question, does this actually make sense? Let's review how humans continue to play an essential role. 1. Tuning algorithms. Artificial intelligence isn't plug and play. It needs to be configured, trained, and continually fine-tuned. Cybersecurity experts work behind the scenes to adjust models, update parameters, and ensure systems evolve alongside threats. Without the right tuning, even the smartest technology can flag false positives, or worse, miss real threats. 2. Investigating edge cases. Not every alert is clear-cut. Some incidents fall into a gray zone, where artificial intelligence can't confidently determine the intent. That's where human analysts come in, digging deeper, correlating evidence, and bringing experience plus nuance that machines don't yet have. 3. Making judgment calls artificial intelligence can't. Should an entire network segment be quarantined? Should access be revoked for a top executive? These decisions carry business consequences and reputational risks. Intelligent-driven systems can recommend actions, but humans make the final call, balancing security with impact. And let's not forget, attackers still rely on humans to make mistakes. Clicking a suspicious link, opening a seemingly harmless attachment, entering credentials into a fake login page. Social engineering remains one of the most effective tools in the attacker's arsenal, and no technology can fully eliminate human vulnerability. Ultimately, the future of cybersecurity isn't AI versus humans. It's humans and artificial intelligence working together. Machines bring speed and scale. People bring insight and judgment. This partnership will define the next era of digital defense. The next frontiers. Cybersecurity isn't just evolving, it's accelerating. And as we look toward what's next, one thing is clear. We're entering a new phase of the digital arms race. A phase where the line between science fiction and operational reality continues to blur. This is no longer a niche concern for IT departments. This is global defense in the age of algorithms, and the frontiers ahead are unlike anything we've faced before. Here's where the war is heading: autonomous AI hackers. We're approaching the point where malicious AI systems won't need human operators. These autonomous agents will be capable of launching, adapting, and escalating attacks without human input, learning in real time, finding weaknesses, and executing multi-stage campaigns across vast networks. No waiting, no oversight, no hesitation. They'll probe for vulnerabilities, bypass defenses, and pivot between targets with terrifying precision. This isn't years away, it's being quietly developed now. Red teams for national security. Governments are starting to deploy their own intelligent-driven tools and red teams to stress test critical infrastructure. These systems simulate intelligent attacks against power grids, transportation systems, financial networks, and defense communications, all defined plus fix weaknesses before adversaries exploit them. It's offense used for defense, built on the principle: if you don't break your own system first, someone else will. Quantum artificial intelligence cyber defense. As quantum computing inches closer to breaking current encryption standards, a new field is emerging: quantum AI cyber defense. These are hybrid systems designed to detect, deflect, and adapt to threats that could crack traditional encryption in seconds. Imagine an artificial intelligent-powered shield that responds to quantum-level threats before they can compromise global data flows. This is the cutting edge, where algorithms and physics collide. What used to be theoretical innovations are becoming operational. The next phase of cybersecurity will be driven by fully autonomous systems, government-grade AI defense protocols, and quantum-enabled threat models. We're not just protecting files or networks anymore. We're defending infrastructure, economies, and digital sovereignty. The stakes have never been higher, and the next frontier is here. What can you do? You don't need to be a tech wizard to stay safe. Simple, AI-informed habits go a long way, such as using multi-factor authentication, being suspicious of emails, avoiding clicking unvetted links, and downloading attachments from unverified senders. Lastly, keep software updated always and stay informed, just like you're doing now. The more we understand how AI shapes cybercrime, the better we can protect ourselves. Knowledge is our first firewall. The technology has changed the game in cybersecurity. It's no longer just about firewalls and antivirus software. It's about strategy, speed, and machine intelligence. The war is real, and it's begun. If you found this video eye-opening, like it and subscribe for more videos on the future of AI security and digital survival. In the comments, tell us, would you trust an artificial intelligence system to defend your data? Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay curious, and stay ahead.